Yo, what's up with it, guys? It's your boy Rob Mack, and you tuned in to Mac Views. Now, today on the docket, we got Thunderbolts. Now, me and the fam bam, we had to go back out to Red Oak to B&B Theater to check this movie out in 4DX with 3D effects. But before we get into all of that, I had to take me a good sip because, yeah, in that handy dandy notebook. Now, of course, this movie runtime 2 hours and 6 minutes, which is starting to be the normal for movies like this. Like these bigger movies are coming in at 2 hours to 2 hours and 30 minutes plus the credit. Now, careful for spoilers because I'm gonna say a little bit, but of course I'm gonna give you just enough so you can still go check out this movie without me feeling like I spoiled it for you. Now, Rotten Tomatoes, 88%. IMDb, a 7.7. Now, for once, me and IMDb kind of agree. Me and the wife, we already discussed. She said it was a flat out 6. Now, I'll go 6.5, but with the 40x effect, you can pull it up to a 7. You know what I'm saying? The movie wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It actually, it was going good, but it was a couple of things that pissed me off. Now, they really could rename this movie Black Widow 2 and could have got away with that. You know what I'm saying? Starring Bucky, starring Red Guardian, and Ghost. You know what I mean? Like, they got, Jack in there from, they call him the fake ass Captain America. Or no, John Walker? Jack? Yeah, whatever. The fake ass Captain America. I never really liked dude, but he is kind of strong. He did get the super serum and shit. He really liked that. Now, the movie, literally, it kicked off. The fuck was that? The fuck was that? But yo, the movie kicked off and it strictly goes straight to Yelena. You know what I'm saying? She is really beating ass, of course. But if you've seen the Black Widow movie, that should have been a surprise or whatever. But she still feel empty inside, like her sister gone or whatever. She don't really have nobody, and she's longing, to really be in a situation, like really be on some team kind of stuff. But she try to play it off as if that ain't what she really want. Now, after she do this job for Valentina, in which you should know about these characters already, because don't be that person that just jump into a Marvel movie just because, I just want to go to the movies and shit. No. You're going to have to go back because all of these characters has already been put out here. Except for, I think, Ghost. I think this is the first time I really seen Ghost. You know what I mean? Which was cool. You can go through walls and shit, put the little suit on, disappear. Real cool power. But Yelena gets sent basically on a death mission with the rest of the people that's working for Valentina de Fontaine. All right. Now, she's really just trying to establish her dominance, and she on her typical bullshit. Now, if you know about Valentina, she always got something going on. Smart lady, though. She always pulling power plays, and she secretly is trying to come up with somebody that can be like an Avengers team, because the Avengers ain't around. You know what I'm saying? They keep specifying that all through the movie, kind of setting up like it's going to be the new Avengers or the Dark Avengers. Really, that's what they really should just came out and said to me. Like, just go ahead and say that we're going to be the Dark Avengers instead of this Thunderbolt. But it was actually a cool little story dealing with Yelena and her dad, and her sister, the actual Black Widow. It was a cool little story about how they come up with the name Thunderbolts. Now, as far as action, good action. Storyline. Like I said, this could be a Black Widow 2 movie. Now, when they all get sent to this one location, they really fighting, but Valentina is trying to clear the scene. She hot right now, you know what I'm saying? They trying to kick her out her chair, you know what I mean? She being accused, she finna be impeached and all this shit. So she got her assistant male out here cleaning and literally just doing all the dirty work for her. Get rid of everything. Now, this is going to be one of the first moments where we actually see Sentry. But, you know, I'm saying, Lewis Pullman play that man. All right, now Robert Reynolds is his name in the movie, but they call him Bob. He just pop up while everybody is in the down there squabbing, trying to kill each other before they really realize that they done been set up by Valentina. They ain't really realizing it until she turned on the damn oven and she finna bake something. She trying to cut ties just so she don't lose her job. You know what I'm saying? She finna cook them. They devise a plan, work together, and that's kind of where the team should start. You know what I mean? Once they start trying to get away, we get Bucky joining in, and he was a senator, congressman, something, Congressman Barnes. That shit didn't work out. He ain't good at it. He can't even talk. You know what I'm saying? He don't do good in the media. So shit, this points where Valentina even talk shit to him. You know what I'm saying? She like, bro, one turn, like damn, you couldn't even make it. You know what I mean? But Bucky forms the team. Now, what pissed me off about this movie, what really pissed me off about this movie, like it was literally, it was, storyline was good, it was slow. They kind of introduced every character at their own moments, you know what I mean? And then, you know, it's a part in the movie where they actually touch Bob's hand, and then he kind of put them in a fucked up memory. You know what I mean? A fucked up memory, something that they did that was just terrible at a time. And they looking at him like, bro, who are you? You know what I mean? Now, don't go into this movie thinking that it's gonna be Sentry everywhere. That's the main thing that pissed me off. Okay, you got the storyline going up. It's literally climbing. It's literally climbing. And then the shit just drop off by the end. That's what I'm gonna tell you. That'll be my real spoiler. Like, it climbs up and then the shit literally just drops off at the end of the movie. Now, once they form their team and realize that Valentina done been playing with them, she done already stole Bob. They got out of the little the bunker. It's a swarm of people waiting for him. He go crazy once he get out and he crashed. They capture his ass. She just started molding his brain, doing Valentina ass shit the same way that she did to all the other assassins that she hired. You know what I'm saying? That's her goal. She devised plans, try to make the shit look like it's good for her, but she always doing something fucked up. Now, once they go to her spot, she pull out Sentry. And this is the first, listen. That is the only time you gonna see Sentry do anything. I'm just gonna go and tell you. Don't go in there thinking that you finna see Gold Suit go handle some business. And I kind of get Kevin Feige angle them, but I don't. Nah, bro, we literally could have seen him do something. They had one fight and he beat everybody's ass. Bro, it's like equivalent to Superman. I ain't see him do the X-ray eyes and no shit, but everything else that he did was immaculate. So I was cool with that. I'm like, yeah, finally, let's get some of these Marvel heroes or Marvel characters showing their powers. Like, stop dumbing shit down all the time. Or giving us like a spark of, I can see him tearing some stuff up. If I'm OP, I'm OP. If you can't whoop me, you can't whoop me. It's like the worst thing that Marvel did was the way that they got Hulk out here. Hulk literally be getting his ass beat. Thanos took that boy behind the shed. And everybody that know about Hulk is he always learn and come back stronger. Even in the fight. But anyway, man, so Sentry is one scene. They roll up on that boy. He started tripping. You know what I mean? He really kind of realized it, like, shit, if I'm more or less like a god, and I should be treated like that. He pull up on Valentina like, I'm not listening to you either. Now, her assistant did some real shit. That's where the Void come in. The Void completely takes over him, but he throw like little hints out in the movie as far as like when shit happens, he don't really remember nothing. Like he can't remember if he did something bad, he did something good. But the Void come out. Now, the Void did his thing. Like Marvel showed all the good shit in the previews as normal. So all the good scenes that you see right there, you're not missing nothing. You're not missing nothing. All these people go to the Void. Now, this was the corny shit to me, right? It you at up until that point, because I instantly kind of got mad when the Sentry scene ended the way it ended. Like it was just quick, bada boom, bada bang. Like here you go, you can see him in future movies potentially. You know what I mean? Now, this is what pissed me off, bro. I get the concept of the Void from the comics and all the stuff that I read prior to seeing this movie. I literally get the concept of it. Like it, I think that's a type power. You know what I'm saying? Capture a motherfucker, and you in there seeing like the worst of yourself, or where you was in the worst moment, like something was really fucked up, or you did something fucked up and you could have prevented it. You gotta relive that over and over and over, and then stuff start whooping your ass while you reliving this. Like you get, you know what I'm saying? It's all kind of weird stuff. So I get that concept. What I don't get is how they stop the whole situation. I'm not even gonna tell you. I just want you to go see that shit. It literally gave me the feeling like I was having sex, right? And we really getting it in, and we get to the point where we about to climax, and then we just stop and go on to the next moment. That's what I felt like watching this movie. Now, don't of course, like I say, don't run up out the theater when it ends, because you got a mid-credit scene and you got a post-credit scene. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. Don't be no idiot, because I seen people running up out the theater already. And if you got kids, this is actually a cool movie to go see in 4DX. If you got a B&B theater with 4DX features in your city, you should go see this in B&B theater. They had like a snow effect at one point. Keep your mouth closed. Keep your mouth closed, because they shoot water cannons and shit, and that shit don't taste good, bro. My throat is actually kind of sore, and that's why it took me so long to really kind of put some shit. I ain't saying that it's because of them, but it just caught me off guard. Like you spraying that mist, and my mouth was open. So keep your mouth closed if you go there. You know what I'm saying? Sit kind of close if you want to see the snow effects, though, or you want to be a part of the snow effects, because I don't think the people in the back really got that. I was about mid-row. That's perfect for B&B. Like, it really goes down. And like I say, the chairs rock. So you feel like you in a little roller coaster or whatever while you in there. You know what I'm saying? Extra effects, like you hear them in your ears and stuff. That stuff is real good. Now, that's why I said, with that effect, Mac Views will give it a straight up 7, because that's gonna always be the extra, you know what I mean? But overall, like, I just thought it was cool. Like, it was really Black Widow 2, though. I get trying to form this team, but at the end, I'm gonna just let you know, Valentina did some whole shit. They was about to snatch her up, and she had the media on the other side, like, oh, these are the Avengers. This the new Avengers team, you know what I'm saying? Her back was against the wall, because Sentry had already tripped out, turned to the Void, and they was ready to spank shit after that. But mind you, anytime he turned to the Void, he do not remember what happened. But it's only one time. Look good in the suit, though. I was ready for him to do some Sentry shit. Like, I mean, just anything. Go save some people. That's what Valentina Angle was in the first place. I just thought everything just happened. After that point, everything was just like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like Marvel was running out of film or some shit. And I know they got paper. Stan Lee will be That boy be rolling in his shit right now. I know he be looking at them like, bro, just add a little more. You could do a little more. We could have seen a little more. You could have pushed this shit for 2 hours and 30 minutes, bro. Ain't nobody running out of no Marvel movie. And we keep on putting up with this shit. Like, Marvel, you got to stop this, bro. Just give it to me. And I really feel like y'all just gave this one out there. Like, y'all just gave this one out there. But I feel like Marvel's moneymaker is gonna be Fantastic Four. I want y'all to let me know in the comments, like, what do y'all see? Do y'all think it's over for Marvel? Because you know we got that new Spider-Man coming out. I mean, not that new Spider-Man, but that new Superman coming out on DC, directed by James Gunn. We could talk about that in the comments too. Like, do y'all think DC, now that they got James Gunn directed movies, are they finna catch Marvel? Marvel cannot afford to slip no more. That Fantastic Four is already looking crazy because I don't even like the theme. Like, the animation of that shit is terrible. All the other characters, yeah, whatever. You can always get anybody to play the little invisible girl. But the Silver Surfer is a woman. Ain't got no problem with no women. I really don't. But it's like, don't force the character. But we can talk about that at a different time. Hey, if you enjoy the content, hey, share the content, like the content. You know, drop your boy some comment. Come holler, come talk to me. If you don't agree with me, I'll debate you about this. You know what I'm saying? If you thought this movie was a 10, which I've seen a couple of posts, and they was blowing the commercials up, talking about this movie was a 10. Yeah, lying. You're lying. It say Marvel got back on track. We not on track yet. We headed there with how we building, but we need to. And then they said the best Marvel movie since Endgame. Stop doing that shit. Stop saying that. Bro, stop bringing up Endgame. Endgame was so long ago. We all love it. It was tragic. We were sad. All right? Stop bringing that shit up, man. And I don't know why y'all keep comparing movies that got fucking 10 of the favorite characters in there to these solo films or with these other dudes. I mean, I ain't gonna call them rejects because they important characters, I guess. But I really don't care about the Thunderbolts minus Bucky and Yelena, because they do go hard. I ain't gonna say that, but I mean, everybody, I really don't care about. I don't care. But yeah, man, like, share, subscribe. I'm your boy, Rob Mack. Stay tuned to more Mac Views, man.